Hello, friends. Father Peter with a brief reflection on the upcoming gospel for this Sunday, which happens to be the Feast of Christ the King, La Festividad de Cristo Rey, and also the end of the liturgical year. For the following Sunday, already, we are already in Advent, and it is a joyous time of the year for the church indeed. But I want to focus briefly on the feast day of Christ the King. The feast day of Christ the King was originally instituted by Pope Pius XI right after World War I. And the reason why he instituted, in his own words, the feast of Christ the King, was to refocus the world, to refocus the humanity on why exactly we're here. And Pope Pius XI said, "We are here to be icons of God's love in this world." So, as we know, Jesus was born in an obscure Middle Eastern town called Bethlehem. And during his first 30 years, he shared the daily life and work of an ordinary Jewish home. For the next 3 years, he went about teaching people about God and healing the sick and healing the people by the shores of Lake Galilee. And he called really rough around the edges 12 ordinary people to be his followers. Jesus had no money. Hard to do that these days. He wrote no books. He wasn't a theologian. He commanded no army. He wielded no political power. And during his life, Jesus never traveled more than 200 miles in any direction. But yet, he was executed by being nailed to a cross at the age of 33. Today, more than 2 billion people throughout the world worship Jesus as the divine Son of God. And that is who we adore. We adore Jesus as the divine Son of God. The wonders of nature, we see God as our loving mother and father in the person of Jesus. We discover God as Son in our daily lives. We are able to encounter that same God as a spirit. And Jesus is our way to finding God. And we learn about Jesus by reading the Holy Scriptures, particularly the New Testament. And we meet him directly in our own spiritual experiences. My dear friends, I look forward to seeing all of you this coming Sunday. And if possible, as I always say, read the gospel prior to Sunday so you may have a better take of what I'm going to be sharing further with you during my sermon for Christ the King. Stay well. Many blessings. God be with you.